All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasorsa, Nolan Carruthers, and my resident roadkill, Steve Roskelley, who actually is our second-seeded player. You'll actually get to see him rather than hear him. This ought to be fun to watch. With his brother-in-law doing 1980 disco behind him, that ought to be hysterical. We are top 8 format this weekend with 144 entries. We went to a top 8. We're on the cheetah pattern, 35 feet, World Series of Bowling cheetah. And it became the Helen Keller Invitational.
Absolutely.
2 300s and 800. Big scores. Took 139 over for 3 games just to get in the top 8. Our leader, who you will not see until the championship match, Felix Garcia Jr. out of Parker. Second seed, Steve Roskelley Jr. out of Parker. I wonder if they're in the same neighborhood.
Parker?
Yeah. Well, is that a neighborhood?
Same zip code.
Oh, same zip code. All right, I like that. And then you're seeing 3 matches in front of you, 3rd through 8th seed. So now on lanes 33 and 34, you have our 3rd seed, Rob Macko of Denver, bowling Joey Yates of Denver, our A-seeded player.
And the only 2 that are playing inside of, well, 5,
shot,
like
so
7 or 8 board.
Right.
Everybody else is on the twig.
Of course. Yeah, if you use the old 31-foot rule on a 35-foot pattern, you're playing 4.
Yeah.
And a lot of these guys are hanging the ball on the 1. And, ooh, that was a great try by Joey. He leaves 210, but doesn't get either one. And your TV pair right in front of you, Mike Vasquez of Wheat Ridge, bowling Dennis Glessman of Fort Collins. And that's our closest match, only a 1-pin difference in Michael's favor. Both bowlers started out with a strike. Ooh, good shot. Mike leaves a 10. And then our match to our right on lanes 37 and 38, we have Cody Vaughn of Arvada taking on Frank Gaccioni of Castle Rock. And there's a 7-pin difference there, and Frankie absolutely lit it up in qualifying. 840 scratch his first 3 games, went 10. I think he went 1071 scratch.
Right.
Shake that off. But, you know, head-to-head, 1 game, you never know. Just as good as Frankie was in qualifying, that's what Felix Garcia did in the semis. Back-to-back 279s in games 2 and 3 after a 180 start, and he still became our top-seeded player. Great shot by Cody Vaughn. He starts out with a double. And Dennis Glessman up on lane 36. He's looking for a double out of the gate as well. All right, good spare by Joey Yates on 33. Ooh, Dennis came up high.
The 6-7.
Looks like his speed was down just a little bit, Nolan.
Yeah. Cody going for 3. Yep. Nice shot.
Oh, yeah. That's just going to be whoever can carry right there. Both of these guys are absolutely lined up. Rob Macko. Light, and he can't kick the 7 out. All right, Dennis. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, I thought Dennis was going to break the clean pot last night. He was rolling right along and left the 2-4-6-10, an unusual split, and he hit it perfect and drove the 2 into the 6, and the 6 wobbled the 10 but didn't take it out.
How far did he go?
36 frames.
Oh,
and Rick Curry, he went like 35. Frankie missed a 4-7. That was his only open. So the clean pot survived this weekend, which was a shock.
That's amazing.
And we only had 1 300 pot broken. That was by Robert White. Shot 303 in game 1 of qualifying, but unfortunately game 1 300 pot was only worth $50. But it's pay window.
So how does that work?
He gets the $50.
So what?
And the money that was collected this week now goes into game 1.
How much? So it's like 100?
Maybe. Yeah, this will be 100. So whatever we collected this week out of the classic bowlers. Master turnout was excellent this weekend. We probably had at least 60 masters. Ooh.
Frankie's been high.
Yeah. Right now he's going Dutch 200, which is not good. Dennis is kind of fishing as well.
Well, Cody's perfect.
I don't know. Can Cody be perfect?
Well, so far. He hasn't missed.
Okay.
Put it that way.
Okay. Let's be politically correct.
Oh, I hate political.
Yeah, I know you do. It's that time of year, though, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'll be glad when that's over.
Please. I don't know. What do we got? 280-some million people in the United States?
Yeah, I don't know. There's too many.
And we get to pick from that group.
Yeah.
That's just scary. Just boggles your mind.
I like that shot.
So did Mike. All right. Good ball. Early 15-pin lead for Mike Vasquez. Cody Vaughn crossed over. He was lucky to leave the 3. And Joey, that was a bad shot, leaves a baby split. So a little bit of tension I'm feeling here early on. Of course, Mr. Ross Kelly, once he feeds that tapeworm, he's going to be ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem is I don't think we have enough food in the building. And then, of course, we'll have to go eat afterwards.
Another good shot.
Oh, and he did to get the mixer. Nope. Will it? Yes. Good shot by Joe Yates. Joey, the youngest son of Mark Yates Sr., who's been with us since the very beginning. Joey won a Masters title at Broomfield like 7 or 8 years ago. Haven't seen him in a while. He's come back and bowled pretty regularly now for the last 2 months.
There's a lot of guys today that I haven't seen
which is great.
In a while.
Yeah. Dust off their equipment. All the regionals coming up in 2 weeks. $10,000 for first. Top 4 spots guaranteed. $5,000 for second, $2,500 for third, $1,250 for fourth. Guaranteed $100 side pots on Friday night, thanks to our pro shops. Best Pro Shop, 10 Back Bowling Outfitters, John Johnson's Pro Shop, Leave Your Mark out of Holiday Lanes, and Russell Jones with TY Bowling Services Incorporated. He's got pro shops at Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge, Brunswick Zone Heather Ridge. Thanks to all those people.
Oh, I thought he had
I thought he had it too. That was a good try. You know, Rob's not setting the world on fire either, but he's very fortunate to take advantage of these early miscues.
Mike going for 3. I like it.
So does he. All right, but Dennis Glessman's got a double on him too, so party ain't over yet. Meanwhile, Frankie's got to get back in the strike zone here. Good shot by Rob Macko. Great shot by Frank Ciccione. But he's down 20 scratch and 7 handicaps, so 27 total. He can easily drop that to almost nothing with the next couple of strikes here, which he can easily do.
I like that one.
Wow. Now, Mike, the early lined up bowler, but everybody here today was lined up at one point or another.
Right.
Even Ross Kelly, which is amazing.
I was for a while.
No, that's not possible.
I had 2 in a row.
Did you?
Come on.
Oh, my God. Same pocket?
No.
Okay. Well,
No, one was Brooklyn. One.
Steve Ross Kelly said I must have missed that.
It was before he got here.
Okay, Frankie does what he has to do. He gets a double, puts some heat on Cody Vaughn here on lanes 37-38. Meanwhile, Dennis Glessman looking for a 3-bagger after Mike Vasquez threw a 4-bagger at him. That looks pretty good. Oh, went high again. And Rob Macko, will it finish? Yes. Okay.
Cody Vaughn.
Ooh.
At the 8, but it's
almost
gone.
a smoke 8.
Yeah. Keeps his lead.
Yeah, this is your typical strike fest. The total opposite of what you're going to see next week back on the red square. See, I had to make them feel good today.
At Bellevue. The red square at Bellevue.
Red square at Bellevue, which is almost like trolling for sharks with your legs. It's going to get ugly. And then the following week is the big regional on the same pattern, but at Arapahoe Bowl, Greenwood Village.
Cody Vaughn.
Boom.
Nice
Great
shot.
shot. So he responds with a double. Both bowlers going at each other, but
And he's
playing the
keeping
same part of the lane. Got a great look. Throwing the ball great.
Keeping that 20-pin lead.
Yep. And here goes Dennis. Has to get back on it.
That was inside a little bit.
But perfect.
You might want to think about that.
Yeah. He pushed that just a little out, but it sat up real nice. He can shoot 234 a scratch, but Mike Vasquez is on a pace to shoot 280. Frankie just crushed the rack for a three-bagger. He can go 258. Meanwhile, Cody can go 268. And Joey Yates. Will it hit it? Oh, couldn't get the 10 out. Good shot.
Mike's got a good look right now.
Mike Vasquez.
He's just smoking.
Strike spare five-bagger. Last time Mike bowled this good, Nolan, you lived in Salida.
Now, I know that's not true because I've seen him win a couple.
Oh, Frankie on a mixer.
Got that 5 out.
Yep, sure.
Keeps putting a little heat on Cody.
He just said the same thing to Cody. Glad I got that 5 out. Absolutely. All right.
That's a good
Mike
shot.
Vasquez, six-pack? Absolutely. Or as they say in Jersey, six-timer.
I miss Jersey.
Why?
I don't know.
You like horseflies?
Not really.
Okay. Sit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He misses he misses the wild mouse at Coney Island.
I'll never forget my day in Jersey.
Just one day?
It was awesome. Nice shot,
Nice
Dennis.
shot, Dennis. Yeah.
Glessman.
Keeping slim hopes alive here.
Got an interesting one with Cody and Frankie.
Absolutely.
Cody's up to 20, but Frankie's not backing off.
No, God, no. That's not going to happen. He's keeping the young kid, forcing him to show up. And that was a great shot. And that's exactly what Frankie needed to make it really close. Now Cody can go 247.
Oh, that's
with the 7-pin advantage, 254. Frankie can shoot 258. So now the ball is in Frank Gaccioni's court. Dennis Glessman, great shot. Three-bagger. Slim hopes alive here. And, all right, Cody makes his 10-pin. So it's all up to Frankie. He's going to know whether he's in or out as soon as Frankie's done because he's going to finish first. Meanwhile, Rob Macko.
Mike Vasquez.
14, and he's given 8, so Rob's only up 6.
Going for 7 in a row.
Yep.
I think he's got it.
Maybe. Ooh, he was high and he carried because that was inside.
Mm-hmm.
It was inside his target, but that might be the one to seal it. Yeah, he's got 240 in the bag. And, ooh.
Frankie left the 6.
Another 10. No, 10 pin.
Is that a 10? It's not the 10.
Yeah, it's a 10. It bounced all the way over. Didn't get it.
Wow.
Yep. So now the best he can do is 237 to Cody's 247. So basically, Frankie's got to go spare sheet and hope for some help.
Another good shot by Mike.
Much better. Much better. Okay, so Frankie.
Some anger on that shot.
Yeah, it could have been. He threw a great shot, but the pin flying over didn't take out the 10. Joey crosses over, but gets a lucky break with a strike.
Huge break.
Yeah, he's only down 5 pins.
Mike can go 280.
Yep.
He's not going to want to leave this pair.
You think?
That's another good shot.
Well, look it up. Oh, it was late, and he got it. Right now, he's gotten away with 2. I thought that was low pocket, and the other one was real high. So Mike Vasquez is going to move on, taking out our 4th seed, Dennis Glessman. Dennis will go home with $150.
Flat 10. So it's mega time for the winners.
Yep. All the winners are in the mega pot. The 3 losers will take home $150 each. And, what did he leave, a 4?
4 pin. It's pretty much over.
So it's 226, yeah, it is over.
He's done.
Yep. All right, Mike finishes strong, 280. Great game for Mike Vasquez. Joey Yates hanging in there. Frankie, unfortunately, is going to fall a little short. Best he can do is 226. So our 6th seed, Frank Caccione, is out. Our 5th seed, Cody Vaughn, remains. Now it's up to Rob Macko and Joey Yates. Great start by Mike Vasquez. It's like I told him, Mike, last time you bowled this good, he lived in Salida. He laughs at me. Oh, can't get the 10 out. And Frank ends up at 226. Great game. Clean 220, but what are you going to do?
Yeah.
That's the way it goes sometimes when you get into a carry contest. So let's see, if Joey does not win this match, then our 2nd seed, Steve Roskelley, is going to bowl Mike Vasquez. Rob hanging tough. He's only up 4 pins, though, with 2 frames to go. And Dennis Glessman's going to finish out. Strike will give him 213. And again, he just had 1 hiccup in there.
210.
That split in the 7th frame. So Dennis will go home, tied for 6th. Yep, Cody's going to end up shooting 240. Rob Macko, yes, gets the mixer.
What's the handicap difference on Rob and Joey?
Rob and Joey handicap difference is 8 to Joey.
8 to Joey.
So Rob was up 4 pins. Cody strikes out. Nice 247 up against Frank Caccione.
Four pins, you say?
Yep.
So it's 8 pin. He's down 8.
And he gets a break.
He needs this one.
Okay, so right now, Joey Yates is down 4 pins because he gets 8.
Oh, I thought he got 4.
No, he gets 8.
Oh, okay.
So he's down 4.
All right.
This, if he gets strike first ball in the 10th, put him up 6 pins. And he's going to have to do something because Rob's right on his heels. Whoever can double here is going to be the obvious winner.
Gave it a chance.
Nope. Very fortunate not to leave a split.
He's going to need Rob to open.
Yep, he's got to go spare strike, and Rob just has to do the same. Basically, Rob just had to match what he does. So any spare strike or spare 9, spare 7 will be enough for Rob Macko, even if Joey makes this, which he flagged.
Well,
that's the game.
That did it right there. It's over.
So our 3rd, 5th, and 7th seeds advance. So our 2nd round, which will be coming up here shortly, is going to feature our 2nd seed, Steve Roskelley, up against Mike Vasquez. And our next match other than that is going to be Rob Macko and Cody Vaughn.
Oh, boy. Is there a target on my back? There has to be. I am taking a beating. No.
You.
This, yeah.
No.
Nice
shot. So Rob Macko, 185, 210 with handicap. He's going to advance. And like I said, Steve Roskelley is going to bowl Mike Vasquez.
That was the lowest score to win right there.
And Rob Macko will take on Cody Vaughn, and we'll do that in just a moment. Again, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge. Come on back. Ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sarsa, my color analyst extraordinaire, Nolan Carruthers. And we're down to our second round. On lanes 33 and 34, we have our second seed, Steve Roskelley Jr., taking on our seventh seed, Mike Vasquez. And right there on our TV pair, that's Rob Macko, our third seeded player. He's bowling Cody Vaughn, who took out Frank Ciccione. Again, the handicaps are relatively close. Great shot by Steve to start.
This, Mike and Steve, will be an interesting match.
So, you know what? I'm going to, and it's...
Pick the click time.
Pick the click time. Unfortunately,
five bowlers left.
I have seen some incredible bowling this weekend, but the guy that absolutely eats this pattern alive every time we put it out, I got to go with him, and that's Felix Garcia.
Last time I took this one seed, you were all over me. And
but I let you, though, didn't I?
Yes.
And did you win?
And I'm letting you. Yes, I did.
Okay.
So that's cool.
Oh.
I'm going to pick Cody Vaughn.
Okay. All right, good start for Cody. Cody was spotting Rob 9 pins, so right away we're at an even match.
Gone.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mike left the 310.
So our two bowlers that lose this round will each receive $377.
Chop that.
And then we go to 655, 1109, and our champion today, 2118.
He's rolling it really well right now. Cody Vaughn.
Frame 2 for Mike. Much better shot. There we go. Right back on it. Mike just came off a 280 game. You know, and it's really hard to go back-to-back big games. You have that mental letdown. Ooh, Rob.
Well, you left that pair, too.
Yeah.
That's on your, I mean.
Sure. You think I'm going to let him do it twice on the same pair?
Of course
What are you, crazy?
He'd love that.
Sure he would. And waiting in the wings, Felix Garcia. Okay,
Steve.
This is round 2, so the two winners here will... Meanwhile, Cody starts off with a double. And Rob gets 9 pins from Cody.
That'll work.
Yep. Mr. Roskelley, spare strike to Mike's open strike. So
Cody going for 3 in a row. First 3 out of the gate. I like it. Oh, he's lucky he got that.
Really?
That could have been trouble.
Oh, God. If he did that against Frankie, he would have had all the air let out, the air let out of his tires.
You know what you're trying to say.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
His windshield would have been broke.
Ooh, that's a good shot.
It's like Steve might have moved in a little bit.
Steven leaves a 10. That looked pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, Cody Vaughn, frame number 4, high and crushed. Front 4. Here we go. And Steven, okay, makes a spare. Mike's going to need a double to catch him scratch right now. At least through 2. We'll see what he does here.
He was high on this right lane in the first frame.
Ooh, looks like Rob twirled that a little bit. Oh, and he was lucky to get it back. So open 3-bagger and a 4-bagger to start on lanes 35 and 36.
Mike moved left with his feet.
Okay.
Looks
Playing
good.
the same. Whoa, it's going to go again. Oh,
No,
he might have to move one more.
Yep.
And it'll be good right there. So right now we're pretty much a scratch match with Mike holding a 10-pin advantage in handicap.
That looks good.
That was great. That was a great shot right there. Open 4-bagger versus a 4-bagger. Here we go. These matches are taking like 7 minutes each.
You said we'd be here till 8:45.
I might, maybe it was 6:45.
I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? Not a shot.
Great shot, Mike. All right.
He's fine on the left lane.
He's now up 20 pins.
Cody just threw another one.
Absolutely. Front 5.
My pick to click. Nothing personal. I got a buddy that's, romping around in here.
You can't bet with your
go
heart.
with your heart.
No.
If I went with my heart, I'd be out there.
I got no response to that. Great shot.
It's one step at a time. I'm saving it for Arapahoe.
Good idea.
Yeah. I actually had a good week this week.
Yes, you did. Yeah, brackets and league, you whacked it. That's good. All right, little re-rack eased attention for Cody here. This is going to be frame 6. Got the front 5.
That's money.
Absolutely crushed.
A great ball.
Hard to believe he just turned 19 about 3 months ago. Wild.
Nice shot
by
Ross Kelly.
Yep, he comes back with a double.
It's on.
Yeah,
both
matches are on.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
You got one guy playing around the 8 board, and the rest of them are out in the Toolies.
Yeah. Otherwise known as the twig.
Yeah.
All right, sit. Boom. Wow, here we go. Open 5-bagger to the front 6. The cool thing about that is if Rob sheets it and Cody does not go off the sheet, it's almost tie scratch, 279, 278, and Mako would
hang on. There you go.
Great shot. Good adjustment on lane 34 for Mike Vasquez. Open 4-bagger.
And the open in the first frame.
Yep.
Best
Still
place
up
to
20.
have it.
Yep. Can extend the lead to 30 with another one.
That could be trouble.
Yeah. Oh,
man.
Wow.
Look at
Nah, not a chance.
I tell you, I need a vacation. I'm getting beat up back here by the peanut gallery. Mike Vasquez, another one.
All right, here we go. Fast and furious. There goes Cody Vaughn. Boom, front 7.
He's locked in.
Yep.
On the same pair that Mike locked in on.
Yeah.
On the final
on the
pair.
TV pair. Yeah.
This will be perfect.
Could be one of those Adam Miller, Isaac
This
Hernandez
is why you're
matches.
in charge of all this stuff.
Oh, is that it?
I like that.
Good shot. Neither bowler backing down. It's a strike fest.
Cody going for number 8.
Number 8.
And it sure is going to work.
Boy, that ball faces up at about 35,
man.
38 feet and just goes dead nuts right to the door.
Mako's got to be like, God dang, what do I opened one frame and I'm getting smoked.
But the great part is it was frame 1.
Oh, yeah, just the same as Mike's was.
Sure.
Because Steve hasn't
Ross
slowed
Kelly
down.
with a 4-bagger. It is on.
How about it?
Oh, no, he went high. Okay. Advantage Vaughn.
Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately, the best Rob can do is 255.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Shake it off, yeah.
If he throws the next 4.
Right. Spare 4-bagger, yeah. All right, Mikey. Looking for a 6-bagger. Oh!
Well, it wasn't a good ball.
Yeah, right. Okay. Okay, Rob makes his spare. Wow. What a great shot. That was just insanity.
It's got a good lead. I mean,
Yep, now it just goes right back to Steve.
Yeah.
Can he respond? Will it finish?
Oh, no.
Now he threw a harder ball at it and twirled it a little bit. That's a killer. Best he can do now is 246. Steve can go 269.
That changed that game.
Sure did.
completely.
Even with a 10-pin advantage, he's still down. Rob Mako.
10
Can't
pin.
get the 10 out.
Mike's got to let that missed 8
Yeah,
pin
he
go.
has to. He
Because
can't.
it's thrown it too good to worry about it.
Yep, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right.
Come back with one right here.
Boom. Ooh.
Cover it.
10 pin.
Don't let this go.
Gotta go. Gotta go. You can still shoot 236. You never know what Steven will do.
Hung on to cover the 10 over here on 35.
Michael. All right. Good 10-pin conversion.
Cody going for a perfect game. Going for number 9. Got to like his chances.
Yeah.
They've all been crushed.
Yep.
There's another one. Oh,
little late,
man.
but had no problem.
Got a pin in the channel.
Yep, he's on. Dennis is right on it.
I could have witnessed my second 300 of the day.
Yeah.
Calling it right now. 300.
Ooh, you're calling the perfecto? Oh, Marquez.
Lawrence Marquez.
Marquez.
Just called a 300 for Cody Vaughn.
No.
He's distracted now. It's over.
We're getting a sidelight play-by-play by Lawrence Marquez here. He's predicting a 3 from Cody Vaughn.
Is this censored?
No. All right, we're gonna have to shut the bar down.
Not yet. Don't do it yet. This match is over.
Pretty much.
It's over. I like it.
Boom.
Nice shot.
There we go. We got the front 10.
El Perfecto. What are you talking about? You're a mess.
All eyes on Cody Vaughn.
Two
for
more.
Number 11.
Come on now, carry.
He
Oh,
carried
And he
it.
carries. Kicks out the 2-pin.
That ball was light.
Come on. Put some hand in it.
Put some hand in it.
He threw a great game against Frank Gaccioni. One away from perfection here.
Right here, baby.
For a perfect game. There's the
There you
shot.
There you go.
I like it. There
Boom.
it is.
There you go.
300 game.
300. That's our third on Colorado Sports TV.
12-year-old Cody Vaughn.
12 years old, huh? Wow.
The first minor to shoot a 300 on Colorado Sports TV.
I didn't know he was into mining.
Minor.
Oh, that
He
miner.
can't go buy a drink.
Oh,
I'll let
gotcha.
you know I called
Gotcha.
that one.
Yes, you did. Lawrence Marquez called this 300 game.
Meanwhile, poor Rob Macko can shoot 244 and never in the match.
No.
Well, we've seen that before.
Boy, this is a big shot right here for Steve.
Yep.
Flips
Yeah,
this game around.
Yeah, he's got to take advantage of that single pin miss by Mike Vasquez.
Good shot.
And he carried.
He didn't like it.
No.
He knows why. It flipped that game. That open. Missing that 8-pin. Just
Rob Macko's going to shoot 269 with handicap and not even close.
little
Mike,
soft. There
nice.
you go.
All right. 76. He can go 236 and he gets 10,
260.
246.
246.
Well, basically with
Yeah,
the
the
handicap
difference. Right.
Yeah.
That's how I prefer to do it.
Yep. All right, Rob Macko with great showing, but unfortunately it's not enough.
Mike needs this shot right here. He really needs this.
Yep. for have any chance.
He's in a hell of a mess.
Yeah, he is. Sit. Boom. All right. You can go 36. Crazier things have happened. 18, 49, 79, 08, 30.
A mark.
Here we go. If he punches and Steve opens with the handicap difference, Mike Vasquez is your winner.
Right.
Any mark by Steve Roskilly in a 10th frame, it's over.
He's forced him to mark.
This one will force him to mark.
He has to have this one?
Yes.
Well, I think he got
Looks
it.
good. Boom. Great shot. Boy, I hope that missed 8-pin doesn't come back to haunt.
It's already haunting him.
Yeah.
With that, he's forcing Steve to strike on the first shot in the 10th.
Yeah.
If he covers the 8?
Oh, yes.
That's what
absolutely.
I'm saying. Yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
Not now.
Yeah, absolutely. You're correct. Yeah, he would have forced Steven to throw the first one in the 10th with that 8-pin conversion in the 7th frame.
Finish strong.
Finish strong.
There you go.
Boom. All right.
Beautiful.
Great finish.
280, 236.
Yeah, shake it off, buddy. 260 and could possibly lose the match.
Steve needs a mark.
Yep. Any mark will do.
Crazy stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he let that leak. Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
17-27.
So if he goes 26-35, he will be a loser.
He has to. 207, 217, 230. He has to cover this.
He has to cover it.
He has to cover this.
Must
It's
make
over.
this, and he's
It's
not.
over.
Wow. Steve Roskilly just needed a mark in the 10th frame.
That's it.
He's going to shoot 233 scratch.
That's it. You beat him scratch.
247. So Mike Vasquez is going to go into our semifinal match. That was
Mike's surprised.
incredible.
Mike
Yep.
didn't think he had a shot.
Nope.
That's why we do this here.
Of course. What, he thinks we're rookies or
Yeah,
what?
I mean, we're not
Come
just
on.
up here for eye candy.
Nah.
Well, I might be.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're through 2 matches. Well, when you come back, you'll see our semifinal match here at Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge. Don't go anywhere. It's exciting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Orsa, Nolan Carruthers here at Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge for our semifinal match, and this will feature our fifth-seeded player, Cody Vaughn, taking on our seventh-seeded player, Mike Vasquez. Cody, the higher-seeded player, is going to lead the match. Shake hands, gentlemen, and best of luck. And we got an 8-pin difference in this match. Again, handicaps are close. Nolan, nothing with more than a mark.
But check this out. Last game on this pair, Cody shoots 300.
Yep.
Game before this, Mike on this pair, 280.
280.
What's going to happen here?
It's
290, 290. What's
Okay.
the average
there you
between
go.
them?
Yeah. That'll work.
That'd be nice.
I like your thinking, which I don't think I'd ever would have said before.
That'd be nice.
Boom. Ooh, nope.
Nearly left the bucket.
Yep, 4-8. Well, there goes back-to-back threes.
The 290's alive. It's not marking it.
It's not marking. These are still in practice. And,
Ooh, he nearly had the axe out.
wow, that was close. There we go. Okay, he's just got to change the score. The scores are up now.
Somebody said to me before this match, well, now, what if they go 200, 190?
Yep, that was me.
Was it you?
Yeah. All of a sudden, you lose your carry, and now it's a grind out. You don't know. They're both playing pretty much the same part of the lane. All right, Mike comes with a strike, but he's ready. And Mike has an 8-pin difference in this match. The bowler that fails to advance, believe it or not, Nolan, $655 today.
Nice.
And we go 11:09 and 21:18. And next week at AMF Bellevue in Inglewood, it'll be more, almost 2,400 for first. Hold on to a little bit, and he got it. All right. All right, starts out with a double. Meanwhile, to our left, La Machine, Felix Garcia Jr. out of Parker, warming up on 29 and 30. He'll take on the winner. Uh-oh. 6-7. All of a sudden, he's lost his look. Or that little bit of delay in
Right.
the next batch. Maybe tighten him up a little bit.
The rhythm.
Yep. Oh, sure.
He'll go for this.
Of course he will. Oh, nice try. Okay. Spare open. Yeah, but he can still go 267.
Yeah,
so it's not
absolutely.
like he's out of it.
Absolutely. So far on this pair, Mike is 13 for 14.
Shake it off, Mike.
And Cody's 10 for 12. He put a little more on that.
Yep,
Nice
the hold.
shot.
Yep, great shot. Great shot. Good, good, good.
He tugged that a little. Oh, it was high, but
Welcome to the area.
yeah, exactly.
Right. 14 out of the last 15 have been strikes on this pair from Mike Vasquez. He might want to buy this pair and put it in his basement.
At least get a copy of this tape.
Oh, very, very fortunate to kick out the big four.
The last two shots have
Leaves
been
a
high.
6-10. Yep. Well, they're both playing. Everybody's been playing the same part of the lane
Yes.
pretty much, so they're eating it away.
Yes.
So subtle changes have to be made.
Mike was surprised he made it through the last match. He didn't realize.
That's why you never give up.
No, and he didn't. He
And he
punched out in
didn't.
the
Yes,
10th.
he did.
And
He
it
did
worked
what he was
out.
supposed to do. Yep.
Even thinking that Steve didn't even need a mark. He thought he was done.
Sure.
We had to talk him into coming back. Mike, come on, buddy. No, I didn't. It's over.
He was getting ready to pack up and go bye-bye.
Yeah, he already loaded his stuff. Put some on that. Ooh, man.
High leaves a 4. It's early, but he's already down 41.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get back on that strike train. All right, no problem with the spare. 47 in the third, spare in the fourth. Still shoot 247.
So you're down to 3 Masters left.
Yeah.
You had 4, counting Steve Ross Kelly.
Yep.
Which on this pattern's probably...
Actually, believe it or not, in the top 8, we only had 1 classic bowler.
Yeah, I believe it.
And on this pattern, you're going to see a lot of the higher average bowlers do good because they're more accurate, shots easier, they're used to it. Great shot, Cody. All right.
See if Mike adjusts something. It's high, high.
Yeah, the last one was dangerously
Yes,
high.
sir. This one looks better.
Yep. Ooh.
Solid 9.
I'll take it. I'll take that. That was a good shot.
Right.
I'll take the 9, especially when your opponent is kind of grinding himself. But Mike Vasquez right now is up 40 pins halfway through our semifinal match, including the handicap difference.
That'll work.
All right. So 3-bagger spare. You can still shoot 267 to Cody's 247. And he's got to keep striking. You don't want to let Cody get back in this. He can,
Get in quick.
as we saw from the prior match, he can put together a string of strikes.
It's inside. It's going to set.
Yep, he was very, very lucky on
Yep.
that.
He was inside about 3 boards.
Yep. Enough conditioner in the center there to get the ball to go down longer.
Cody could use a strike right here.
Absolutely.
Got a chance.
Nice.
Nice shot.
Just a great shot. Still down 30.
Oh, I like it.
That was high.
Oh, man.
Real high. 6-7.
Boy, that's a
That's
big
what Dennis
deal.
Glessman left in the first round.
Right.
Ooh, nice try.
That's 2 this game.
Yep.
1 in the first frame, 1 in the 7th.
So now the best he can do is 213. Meanwhile, the best Mike can do, 267. Throws 1 or 2 more here. It's almost,
Yeah.
you'll be getting ready to call it.
He goes 20 a frame right now. He shuts him out.
No, he didn't like it.
That's all right.
But
Cover it up.
At least it hit the head pin, and he didn't leave it 2-8-10 or 2-4-8-10. He's just fortunate to get to 2-4-5.
All he has to do is stay clean to
Yep.
shut Cody out.
Absolutely. Like you said, if he goes 20 a frame,
Yeah.
basically strikes bear, whatever, he wins by 7, I think, scratch, and then he's got 10 pins handicap on top of that. So
He's in a good spot.
all right.
Throw a strike on this left side. He's in a really good spot.
Yep. Keep the heat on him.
My pick to click is in trouble.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Did you win your match, your playoff Wednesday night? You're out?
No, Mr. Popovich took care of that.
The professor.
Yes. And actually, Marco bowled good, but he didn't bowl great. But his team bowled great, and that's what it's all about.
Nice shot.
Congratulations to them, the Jaguars.
Yeah.
They're going to move on into the AFC Championship match in the NFL Scratch League, taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Ron Hall, Jason Poole, Rob Weebner.
Cody has to have a strike here. Mathematically not, but he really
pretty
needs
much
a
he's got
strike
to
here.
go off the sheet and just
Yeah.
hope for help. Nope.
It's over.
Nope.
I'm calling this.
Yep. You're safe. You're safe to assume that.
Yeah. I mean that he was in the position where he needed all of them, and
Yep.
Mike half in the open.
So it looks like Cody Vaughn's going to go home in third place today, but with 10% of the megapot. Nice payday, $655.
Yeah.
Opens again in the 8th. He pretty much knew that was over once he didn't strike.
Mike's going for his first Masters title.
Wow.
He has 8 titles, and let's say he doesn't have anything.
Yeah, that
High for Cody. This was close to what you called. I mean,
Yeah, realistically.
Yeah.
It's a grind.
it's not 280, 300 like
No.
they did the first round on this
Yeah.
pair.
Cody doesn't have a double, and Mike's got a 3-bagger, and that's it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's mostly spares and an occasional strike.
And Mike stayed clean.
Yep. Now what happened?
Well,
Looks like we got a 90 stop.
looks like it's time to talk a little
Cody.
bit baseball.
Hit the reset, see what it does.
The mechanics are on it. Rockies won today.
Yes.
3-3 on the year.
And the kid.
The kid hit
Does
number
it again.
7. Number 7. That's pretty amazing.
Not bad for 6 games, huh?
My first 6 games, I'm telling his grandkid, yeah, my first 6 games in the majors, I hit 7
7
home
home
runs.
runs.
Sure you did.
Sure you did.
Hey, I made history.
Yep, you sure did.
Tulo who?
Yeah.
And the kid plays good defense.
Yeah.
He just hasn't had time to dazzle anybody, but I saw a couple plays that were pretty salty. He turned a double play yesterday that was awesome.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Where he spun.
Yep. All right. Cody Vaughn, best he's going to do is $182.
Third place.
Third place is okay, though, $655.
Nice
Good
shot.
shot.
I was wondering if Mike might look at another ball. I think it'd be a good spot.
That's very good.
He knows what this ball is doing. He's not going to. Boy. This match is over.
Good job by Cody Vaughn.
Yeah, he bowled great.
Nice.
Mike punches out. He'll be averaging 260 on 35 and 36.
Yeah, he needs to shake that off.
Have fun, Felix. I mean, your pick to click. I love it, but
Well, see, your boy,
my boy.
even though you didn't pick him, your boy is starting to come
Well,
through.
you can't, like you said, you can't
Go with your heart. No.
And I don't even know, I mean, I kind of like Cody. He's all right.
His mental game has gotten better. Again, remember, we're talking about a kid that just
Turned to 14 last week.
4 months past 19,
Yeah. I'd like to see Mike look at another ball.
Yeah. Okay, 230 and change for Mike Vasquez.
Well, he dropped his average to 245 on this
It's a
pair.
sin.
He sucks.
Well, they'll have a 6-pin advantage against Felix Garcia Jr. of Parker. All right, 234 for Mike Vasquez.
Hi. Cody, hi.
All right, he gets 2, so disappointing 171 after that 300. But a good payday, $655. So now we're going to get into our championship match as soon as we come back from the break. You're going to be looking at Mike Vasquez going for his first Masters title up against our tournament leader, Felix Garcia Jr. You're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge. Don't go anywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Horse and Nolan Carruthers. We're back here at Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge for our championship match. Mike Vasquez going up the ladder, taking on our tournament leader, Felix Garcia, coming off a back-to-back 279s. Felix is elected to lead the match. Shake hands, guys, and here we go.
Showtime.
6-pin difference to Mike's advantage, and he's going to need every single one against Felix.
Nick's pick to click is still kicking.
Yep.
Mine is.
Mary, if you're watching at home, Felix did the right thing, got in all the sweepers, and he won all 3 of them. $720 plus today. So call in sick tomorrow, hon. You deserve it. He can afford it, even if he doesn't win.
You can call in sick for
We'll still clear $1,800. Yeah, shake that off.
She probably calls in sick for living with him more often than we know. I'm just kidding.
All right, our first look at Felix Garcia.
Here we go.
Boom.
9
Oh,
pin.
9 pin. Wow. Well, look at it on the bright side. He went 279, 279. Now he can go 290.
Yeah.
I asked him, I said, what pins did you leave on the 279 games? He says, I don't know.
Yeah.
He said, I was
That's how
just
focused
zoned
he
in.
was.
Yep, he
Yeah.
was just throwing great shot after great shot after great shot. And he started out with 180. For those of you
He
back
was in a
home,
hole.
again, 180. He's in a hole after game 1 of a 3-game set and never gave up and went back-to-back 279
To
go
lead it.
all the way up to the number 1 seed. Oh, that was a little inside. He's fine. Okay, very good. All right. So Felix starts out with a spare. Mike Vasquez sporting 6-pin advantage in handicap. Again, the worst these two players are going to do today is $1,109 with their champion taking home $2,118.
Mike's very calm today.
He's throwing the ball well.
Yeah.
He's got confidence.
It's a good shot.
A little high.
That came
Yeah.
high.
That's okay. Makeable spare.
As far as his mark, he hit his mark.
So, ball change or feet?
Feet.
Okay.
I don't think you want to
I
mess
wouldn't.
with the ball now.
No, I wouldn't. Because he didn't. He had the opportunity to look at a
it,
different
yeah.
ball at the end of that match that he had in hand and didn't do it.
He had 3 frames to look at.
Sure. And I would have done that.
I would've.
Absolutely would have done it immediately. See what else you
Don't
got.
chop that. Oh, man.
Why did you say that?
Well, that's what I do. That's what, I mean, I said don't. I didn't say chop it. Chop
So,
it, Mike.
the kiss of death, the Grim Reaper. Nolan, the Grim Reaper.
Rewind. Rewind this.
Rewind it. All right. Mikey's got to get back on it here. And
No,
high again. High again.
I'm going to.
And, almost got a late break. Just leaves a 10.
You know, first he wants to cover this.
Very good.
Hang on.
He's good.
There you go.
Yep. All right.
And now he's got to either move left or grab a ball and trust it.
Yeah.
Because he's in a pickle.
Sure.
Against Felix.
Yeah, Felix is just an absolute monster.
He's already wiped the handicap out. It's gone.
Yes, it's gone. Yep. Yeah, 6 pins is gone, even if Felix does not double. Felix is already up 5 as he steps up on the approach. If you're ever in the mood for, you want to change from your
Nice
truck.
shot. Nice
Yeah, that
shot.
was great. Yeah, if you don't want to get rid of that old beater that you drive around, Felix is sells Land Rovers.
What beater? I don't have a
Flat
beater.
irons? Oh, yeah.
But I don't have a beater.
Just pick yourself up a nice Land Rover.
All right, I'll buy one tomorrow.
Buy one tomorrow.
I don't
Buy
have
two.
time. I don't
Buy
have
two.
time tonight. I'll get you one too.
Thank you. I appreciate
I'm
it.
busy tonight.
All right.
Mike's buying me dinner. Either way,
He should.
He should.
Yeah.
Between
Should
him
buy
and-
me dinner.
Between him and the Colonel, I don't pay for nothing.
There you go.
Felix strikes here, and he's up 10.
Yep.
I like it.
Oh,
Man,
was
that
high.
left side's climbing, isn't
They're
it?
starting to eat it up. Yep. They're starting to eat that track up. Anytime you get that puzzled look from a bowler, it's because they They
hit
executed,
it.
they
Yep.
hit it, and they did not get the result they were expecting. So
They
now
liked-
he's going, okay,
They liked
got to
it.
make a move.
Liked everything they did, and the
Yep.
ball took off.
Yep.
This is what Mike chopped.
Yes.
I'm not.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Thank you. That's okay. He went to the outer side of that to avoid the chop, but sometimes you do that and you throw the 3 in front of the 6 and you don't make it.
Mike would like to strike here just for some confidence. Changed balls.
And he gets a kick.
Carried it.
Kicks the 4-pin out.
I have to say hi to my little buddy out there who's listening. My track star race competitor in Vegas, Jamie Tarbell, who I would have beat had I not.
No.
No.
You didn't have a chance.
You don't even know.
And you didn't see the track we had set up there at the stadium. It was awesome.
I'm glad I didn't go back.
Oh, you had to go.
No.
Well, next time I run into Jamie, I'm going to let her know.
Yeah, you let her
We
know.
got the thing set up for you. Get up.
Tell you what.
Come on, kick it out. There he
Good
goes.
shot.
All right. Now we're back. Mike's got a 5-pin advantage.
You know what I
He
like?
got double.
He made the ball change and knew his ball good enough.
Yeah.
He struck both shots.
You know what you knew what the difference was between what he was using and what he needed to go to. So he balled down just a little bit.
And he looks good.
Yep. Threw 2 good shots with it.
The right lane was a little light, but
Well, actually, the right lane, if you remember, he kicked the 4
no,
out.
I mean
It was
with
actually
this
a little
after the
high.
ball change.
Yeah.
After the ball change.
Okay, Felix. He did strike on this lane in frame 2. Looks
Nice
pretty good.
Shot.
Yep.
Nice shot.
I would never bowl Felix Garcia for any amount of money
On Cheetah.
on a pattern that you play outside. I might sponsor Dwayne Mellinger.
Yeah.
That would be fun to watch. First one not to strike loses, so it could take 2 hours and 20 minutes, you know.
Cody looked good out there.
He did. Yes, he did. And all our
Well, so
bowlers,
did Frank.
all our
Frankie
bowlers just
killed
bowled
it.
fantastic this weekend. They really did. Top 8 bowlers bowled exceptionally well.
Big shot right here. As early as it is, it's big.
Sure. Key double here.
He changed balls.
Ooh, that went high.
Man.
Changed equipment. I didn't think he was
6,
going to get
7.
that ball reaction. That's the third 6-7 we've seen.
Right. Cody left it twice.
And then the fourth, because then Dennis Glessman left it.
Right. Boy, what a turnaround. Man, I'll tell
Again,
you what.
just like I said before, in a one-game match, anything can happen. Okay, he goes for the 1 on its strike. So he's 88 open in the 5th. Boy, Mikey can put some serious daggers in this
Oh,
match. He
man.
can take about almost a 40-pin lead with a double.
Championship match right here.
And he's already made the ball change.
Yes.
I think we ought to upgrade. The hell with the Colonel. I'm thinking prime rib right now.
I like it.
Great shot.
Nice shot.
Wiped it right off his hand.
He's in a good spot.
Yep.
Really good.
Up 16, can increase it to 26 with another one.
And he's not lost. He knows where he's at now.
Yep,
Felix
yeah.
is still fishing.
Sure. Felix did not expect that IQ Tour
No.
Pearl to go high.
And did it go high?
Sure did. And it jumped high.
Built like the last 8 feet.
Oof.
Well, he hit that pretty good.
Yeah, but he stood up. He stood up and
Man,
pulled it.
he raised up.
Yep.
All right, cover this.
Okay, 3-6.
I won't say it.
He's up 25. He can stay that way with a spare here.
Get back. There you go.
Looks like he's using a Marvel S. Is that right?
Yeah, I don't know what he's using.
It looks like a Marvel S.
Wipeout.
It's the Wipeout.
Okay.
If it's not Storm, I get lost. I know Storm. That's what I use.
Of course.
He's motive.
Our sponsor, of course.
Yeah. Well, hey, ball up a Storm, baby.
You got it. Storm Rotogrip 900
Yeah.
Global.
Well, he's not using that IQ now. He put that baby away.
Yeah, sure did.
One shot was enough.
That's going to go high.
Yes,
Oh,
Brooklyn.
he crossed over but got it.
Yeah, get this one. He's down 26. 24.
19 and 6. He's down 25. Can cut it to 15 with a double.
That was close.
For you, yes, you are close.
Inside a little bit.
Oh,
Nice
and he tripped the
shot.
4-pin again. He still needs a move on 35.
Yeah.
But that was a gutsy. He was smart.
He was like around 4 or 5
He
on
did
that
not-
shot.
He did not like what he saw out
No.
of that IQ Pearl.
No.
Put it away immediately and says, I can make a move and continue to use what I was using and still be effective. And 2 breaks off of a split.
And he needs them.
He needed them both, yep. Yeah, he's still down 15.
How's this look? Oh, boy.
Pocket 7-9.
Shake that off, Trigger. 7-9.
Wow.
Man,
Wow.
oh, man.
That's
Get 2.
sick.
Get 2, Mike.
Yeah.
Get 2.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, man. Did that...
Well, let's see where we're at here. If he
Close
gets
the
one,
gap.
he's got 134 in the 7th. He can go 224. Felix can go 238.
Yeah.
So actually, we're within 8 pins that they both punch. So there's a little room here. All right, gets his one. All right, let's refocus. That was a good shot.
I don't want to focus. I hate
Nope,
focus.
talking about you.
No.
I want to see what he's going to do here because this is the lane he's going to finish on. See what kind of reaction he gets.
Well, he struck once after the ball change, and then he had an 8 count. That's too far right.
Nope. Ooh.
7 pin.
It came up light. Should have kicked out that 7, but he didn't on the mixer. Now he's in trouble.
Well, he sure did make it interesting.
Best he can do now is 214 plus 6, 220. Felix on a 238 pace.
If he punches.
If he punches.
Don't miss this.
Looks good. Okay. All right. He makes a spare. Now let's see what happens with Mr. Garcia.
Big shot here for Felix Garcia. Puts him in a good spot. He strikes here.
Yep. Nice thing about Frank Caccione. Frank lost that first round match, and yet he's sticking around helping bowlers, telling them what they're looking at, what's going on. And they trust his judgment. He's been out, touring player.
Why
at one
wouldn't
time.
you?
Sure.
Yeah. Here we go. Nice speed. Nice shot. That was a big ball right there.
Huge.
He actually has the lead now.
And he's up 14. He's up 8.
Mm-hmm.
Can increase it to 18 with another one here.
Foundation 9th.
If he does not strike here, Mike still has an outside chance. So This, you're right, this is huge right here. Ninth frame, Felix
like
Garcia.
this.
White mixer, just like Mike
7-pin.
Vasquez. Exactly like Mike Vasquez on lane 35, leaves a 7-pin. So now the best that Felix can do is 217.
He's up 7.
The best that Mike can do is 214, but yet is 6 pins a handicap. And we got ourselves a ball game.
And Mike can still strike in the foundation 9th.
Correct.
That's big.
But he's going to have to.
Yes.
Wow.
This one flipped and flopped in the last 3 frames twice.
Yep.
That makes sense. This one
I've been around you too long now, because it made perfect sense to me. When everybody else at home is going, what did he say?
He talking about? I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, thank God it's... Yeah, you used a brick
Hard
there.
plastic there.
Yep, used a brick. All right.
This is a big, big shot right here.
And then he's got to have the first one in the 10th.
Absolutely.
Well, otherwise, he just shoots a $190.
Got to get this one first.
And if he doesn't get this one, he's got to punch in the 10th.
Looks good. It
Great
is
shot.
Good.
Great shot.
All right.
We got ourselves a ball game, though.
He split on this lane the last shot.
Down 7 pins, can take a 3-pin lead with this ball.
It's a good match. A lot of money.
You know what's cool about putting the patterns out? There are tough patterns, and there are very playable patterns.
Which
and you know what? You have to have both.
Of course you do.
You got to let guys sometimes just go out and have fun.
Nice
and
shot.
get their confidence back after some grinder patterns.
Most of them are grinding son of a guns.
Sure. But it's nice to see them get back and relax and enjoy themselves. They know they got some room out there and just go have fun. And that's what this weekend's been.
He strikes here, he shuts him out.
With good count in the fill ball. It's not a given. There's only 3-pin difference if he punches. Will it?
Oh, man.
9-pin. 203 if he gets it.
Mike, you need to.
And here's the thing. He's still okay.
Yes, he
Felix
is.
still has to double.
Felix needs to double.
Sure. Otherwise, it's 207, 203. He wins by 2 pins if he makes this. Almost a reverse match with Steve Roskilly. All right.
Felix
203 for Mike Vasquez.
His last 2 frames on this lane, Felix has struck. Has to double.
Felix needs 2.
And it's that simple.
Yep.
Strike twice and win it. Miss.
Don't strike on the first ball, it's over.
Yep.
Don't strike on the second ball, it's over. Otherwise, Mike's our winner by 2 pins. And the cool part about this is both of these guys are good friends. You're good friends with Mike. Felix and Mike have bowled together and against each other for quite a while now, so it's pretty neat.
Here we go. There's the shot. It's a good shot. That's it. It's over.
Even with a little kick here for a 9 count.
Mike Vasquez.
Mike Vasquez is going to win by 3 pins. Unbelievable.
He's breathing. He's happy. I'm going to ask him for a loan.
And I wasn't. Am I picked the click lost?
No, I picked the click lost too. I picked me. They just broke down. They really did. The scores show that. They went from 280s to 190s. Are we going to interview Mike? Seriously?
Oh, why not?
Should we talk to him?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, I got 100 reasons.
Yeah, we better. I think so.
I talk to him every day. Felix strikes here. He loses by 3.
Yep. Ooh, not a
He
good shot.
lose by 5.
204. He's going to lose by 6, but what a great showing by both of these bowlers. So Mike Vasquez winning his first Masters title, 9th overall, defeats our tournament leader, Felix Garcia, out of Parker. Mike's going to go home with $2,118. When we come back, we'll interview Mike, and Nolan will get his jabs in and throw away the Colonel card, buddy. We're going for prime.
Oh,
rib.
baby.
We'll be back in just a moment.
Right back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Nicholas Horse and Nolan Carruthers and our new Masters champion, Mike Vasquez, out of right here in Wheat Ridge. And Mike, all these years, first time winning a Masters title. Pretty cool.
Congratulations,
Yes,
buddy.
Thank you.
It's nice meeting you.
And you bowled some monsters today.
Oh, this was, yeah.
And both times you didn't think you had enough,
No.
which was unbelievable.
No, I made the shots.
Yeah.
I did what I needed to do. And,
You thought you lost to Steve Ross Kelly.
I thought it was done,
and
I
you
really
didn't.
did,
You were
you know.
when Steve he had to mark,
Yeah.
and when he left the
I thought he
210.
needed to count. I was
No,
pretty sure he
yeah.
needed to count.
Well, that was a break.
Yeah. Oh, both of them.
No.
Even with Felix.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing that, like, we were talking to Felix at the break, and, he knew it was changing. The track was starting
Yeah.
to explode, and because everybody was playing the same part of the lane, obviously, and he went to his IQ Tour Pearl. He did not expect that ball to jump. That
Yeah.
ball just
it-
got down
yeah.
the lane
Well-
and just made a left turn.
And the funny thing is it was all day the straighter you played it was better, and that started to go away. And then as you started to cross boards, it picked up more. So it would just come back harder. So it was tough to
it
find
was,
a way to.
Yeah, it started out like a boom fest, of course.
Well,
Cody
he-
Vaughn
yeah.
shooting 300, you shoot
280, and then he went 245. So you're averaging 255 on the TV pair. And then the last
So-
game, it just
So now Myron Mitchell, national director, is going to
Yeah.
go. He averaged what? 250 what? And then you're going to go into the regional. He's going to go, Mike.
you get 3
Dude.
sticks.
No, you don't get any. And you got to take me to dinner.
And I'm going to take him out back for a little talk.
No. I think it should be that way.
You
Well,
better.
I'll just call Julie, and we'll have that
Oh
handled in
yeah,
5
that's
minutes.
true. Yeah,
I'll
Julie
air-
Mitchell is the boss.
I'll airmail Julie a margarita, and we'll
There
have
you
this
go.
settled.
Got to get one of those big Cadillac
Yes.
ones.
Oh, definitely.
She loves
Fishbowl.
those.
There you,
Oh, yeah.
there you go.
Definitely.
But it was a good job, Mike. You did very well, and I'm glad.
Thank
I know you've been grinding for a while, kind of like my partner here.
Hey.
But,
I've made 2 out of the last 3. I'm happy. You got to give me a little bit
Oh,
of
yeah.
break.
And made money.
And made money.
Scary.
I made money.
Scary.
Yeah.
Scary
I'm
thought.
surprised it's not snowing out.
It is.
We haven't seen
because
him
you just
checked.
won.
And the weather is changing, by the way,
Yes,
but I don't know if
it
it'll get that low. But next week at Bellevue, 24,
sir.
almost 2,400 for
right,
first.
right.
Oh, yeah.
And then the
that-
regional in
and that
2
one's
weeks.
going to be even bigger.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a lot of turnout.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, guys.
Definitely.
It really
Loading
is.
up for the big daddy.
You know-
Are you going to be here that weekend?
And, and remember, next week's the last week for somebody
I
to
think I'm out
join.
of town.
If you don't join next week, you can't bowl the regional.
Yeah.
So
come on in and
come
give
on
it a
in.
shot,
Yep.
man.
Get to Bellevue.
$10,000.
No doubt.
Yep.
You're even getting a dance. Got a dance going.
I would love to dance, man.
Hey, baby. Put music up. He's done.
Yeah, because he's got no clue.
No.
Danny Terrio used to do Dance Fever. He caught his act in New York the one time. He hasn't been the same since. I mean, apologize to you, Danny, but
Yeah, Danny.
it
we're
is what it
sorry.
is.
I've never seen Dennis dance to music. I don't know if it's possible. Is it possible?
I don't know.
I haven't seen him dance to music either. I don't know.
I got my own
There,
rhythm.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
see,
well.
there's some things better left.
Yes.
You had the right rhythm today, buddy.
Yes,
I'll
you
tell you
did.
that.
Yes, you did. It's good. I tell you what, it's so much fun when you finally put everything together.
Oh,
and
it's so fun.
Ball comes off your hand. It's just there's no
Yeah,
stress.
it's
There's
like-
no grab. There's no nothing.
Like butter,
You just go
baby.
out and you go, you know what? It's going to be a slugfest. Let's go for it. That's cool. I mean, you knew with
That was
Felix, you were
semis.
going to be in for a dogfight.
Oh, yeah.
Felix is tough.
No.
He really is.
Definitely.
So to beat Felix,
Yep.
that's you put that notch in your gun there, dude.
Yep.
Well, today he got Steve Ross Kelly.
Yep.
He got Cody.
Yeah.
And he got
Yeah.
Felix.
Yeah.
I'd say you did all. You didn't get
Yeah,
me.
that's-
You did.
He
Well, and
well,
Dennis.
Who?
Dennis.
Oh,
That's
Dennis.
right.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
I know a lot of people.
Sure.
I don't know how many people know him, but I bowl a lot with Dennis.
Sure you do.
Mad respect for his
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Tough.
Oh, yeah, please.
Tough competitor, man.
And he's done
Jeez.
well when we've gone out to nationals.
Oh,
When
yeah.
we
Yes.
first started going to South Point when we were in
Yep.
the bowling center. Dennis was just,
Oh, yeah.
oh,
No.
he was just unbelievable.
He
And
always
he's got a
finds
great
a way.
game. Yeah. Very, very seasoned player.
Yep.
Him in the hand. Daryl Howard. Daryl,
Oh, yeah.
dude, come back.
Yeah. See you next weekend, Daryl.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us here at Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge again next week. We're at AMF Bellevue in Inglewood. Remember, get a tournament in. Join the club. You got a shot at 10 grand the following week at Arapahoe Bowl. We'll see you next week. Have a great week.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.